Hi, welcome to my channel. I Can Sew. How are you today? So today I have I'm Kendra, and today sorry, got a little distracted. There's a lot going on. They're doing construction in the in behind me, tearing down some trees and some things of that nature. So it's a lot of noise going on, but I wanted to come to you to tell you what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I mean a lot of YouTube videos about quilting, and I've decided that I want to do two different quilts. But one of them, which is the one I'm going to talk about today, is this bubble quilt. You've probably seen it, or a puff quilt. I think I'm gonna call it a puff quilt because I like that better. But it looks like a bubble, and you kind of stuff it. I'm gonna put a picture in. I'm gonna put a picture in, and then I'm also gonna put a link to the lady who's one that I really think I'm going to mimic the most. Not necessarily follow her process, but mimic it. There's so many different processes online where people are like giving their different opinions on how to make it, how to do it easier. So, and maybe I'll do a video afterwards and let you know exactly my process and how that worked for me, right? So first thing I want to tell you that I did was I bought these 5 and 4.5 inch square rulers, because apparently in quilting you have to be precise. So this one is 5. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's a glare behind me because of the thing, but this is 5 inches here, and this one here is 4.5 inches. So in order to make this particular one, the top bubble has to be 5 inches, and the one across on top of it has to be 4.5. No, the one at the bottom has to be 4.5, and the one on top has to be 5, because then you'll then shrink the top one down to 4.5 all the way around, which will then give it that the ability to make it a bubble, right? So I want to tell you that I started off with these. I got them from Amazon. They were like $8 and $9 each, which I thought was kind of expensive, but you know, whenever you're going into a new area, you need to, it might cost a lot. And I wanted to make sure I got these square ones because I didn't want to run the risk of, you know, measuring it out 5 inches one way with the other straight rulers, right, and then turning it and turning it, and then it wouldn't be as precise as it would be with me just holding this down. With that being said, they come with these little sticky things you put on the bottom of it, like grippers, so that when you are sewing, when you are holding it down, it's not sliding around on the fabric, okay? Now, what I decided to do, because I thought this would be easier to do, was I decided that I was going to buy 100% cotton sheets as opposed to buying 100% cotton, right? Fabric pieces from the, like a Joann's or any type of fabric store. So if I find some pieces that I really like, then I'll do it, but otherwise. So let me start off by saying that I start off with this piece first. It's sheets here. I don't know if you can see these colors. Yeah, you can see these colors. These are absolutely beautiful. And I actually use this sheet because I buy old sheets to like make mock clothes anyways. So I was making this skirt and I was like, oh, I would love for this to be kind of the colors on my quilt. So the one I told you I'm following is going to be an ombre. So I will figure that out, how that's going to mesh together. But I also found at the thrift store, which I go to all the time, you guys know that, I found this sheet here with these cute, let me come in for you, cute dragonflies all over them, right? So I'm gonna go through this whole sheet. Let me see what size it is. Hold on. It is a, I don't know. Oh, it's a twin. So I'm gonna go through this entire thing and cut out all of the dragonflies, and that's gonna be also in there. So I'm gonna have those pretty dragonflies, and I know you're like, they don't really go together, right? But you know, a quilt, and I don't want one of those quilts that are just like, my grandmother made the best quilts, but the colors were everywhere, and they were, and I love them, and I actually still have them, and all of that kind of good stuff, right? But I want to make one that's that I'm actually going to have on my bed top. So that's why I'm sticking with certain colors. So here, with that being said, here's the yellow. and it's yellow specks. This is also a twin size. Again, I look for 100% cotton. So can you see that? That's cute, right? And it's gonna match like the dragonflies, and then it's gonna roll into this one here, which is like kind of like a teal, but it has. Look, let me move in real quick. I don't know if you can see. It's teal, and it has. Oh, there it is. There's one. There's one. It has that kind of purplish thing right here. So it's like a yellow, like a light teal, and then it's not teal. What's the other color? Aqua. I don't know. And then it has that purplish color, and that's what's going to then allow it to feed back into the white one that I mean, not the white one, because I'm not going to use the white. I'm going to use the purplish, the purple. I'm going to use the purple in that, right? So I'm going to try to merge those together, and of course, you guys, this is going to take a lot of work. So I'm going to get me some great Netflix movies or some audiobooks, because I listen to audiobooks while I work. And I'm going to go through them, listen to them as I sit there and cut, because I believe that I would need 288, at the minimum 144. But I think I need 288 4-inch squares and 5-inch squares. That is a lot, right? I also found this piece. There was like this really big, like it looks like it would be the inner lining of a quilt, and I'm actually going to use that as the batting to my quilt. So I'm excited about that too. This whole process I am just excited about. I can't even wait to make it and to share it with you. And while I have the time, but not in this video, I'm going to show you what I actually did with that white floral skirt. I found a pattern from, who is it? Simplicity to make, and I actually liked it. I watched, like, is it Above the Hem? I think, because I really like her. And or About the Hem, might be Above the Hem. I don't know, I'll put a link in the video. She does these reviews of every, like, the big four, not just the big four, but like pattern reviews, seasonal pattern reviews. And she was not a fan of this skirt pattern. I was a fan of the skirt pattern, but after I made it, there's so many changes that I would make that I was kind of disappointed about. So I'm going to talk about that in another video, probably coming up next. Because I want to, go over that, right? So I do have a couple more videos to show you. I did 2 other shirts, and I want to do a pattern review for those. So don't worry. I have figured out, I've told you, I'm back. I say that all the time, right? But anyways, I'm really back this time. And I have some great ideas of what I want to sew. It's winter time. We're buckling in. Yeah. And in the next video, I'll tell you why I have picked sewing up at least shirts and stuff, right? More frequently. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed so that you get notification of my next video. Make sure you like this video. And make sure you share with me if you have done a puff or a bubble quilt. And if you follow me on Instagram, which is K-A-N, sew, S-E-W, fit, F-I-T. So it's one word, K-A-N, S-E-W, F-I-T. On Instagram, if you follow me on there, please tag me in a picture of your bubble quilts. I would love to see them. All right. Thank you so much. Wish me luck in this bubble quilt. Wish me patience and wish me dedication to getting it done. Have a great day. And again, I have another video coming up, so I'll see you shortly. Bye.